Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out another best gaming monitor, which is AOC 24G2. We will see how it stacks up against similar, and newer gaming displays in terms of image quality, performance, design, and value for the price. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. If this is the first time you visiting this channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Image quality. The AOC 24G2 monitor is based on an IPS panel by Panda with wide 178 degrees viewing angles, a 250 nit specified peak brightness, which even gets a bit above 300 nits, a 1,000:1 static contrast ratio, and dithered 8-bit color depth, 6-bit plus 2-bit FRC, which is indistinguishable from true 8-bit depth in real use. This is an entry-level high refresh rate IPS panel display which serves as an alternative to the popular TN and VA models. Besides offering the most accurate color reproduction and the widest viewing angles, IPS panels also offer a good balance between TN and VA variants when it comes to the overall performance and image quality. Now, VA panels offer the best contrast ratio, 3,000:1, which results in deeper blacks as opposed to TN and IPS displays with 1,000:1 contrast ratio. However, IPS panels still offer punchier colors and they don't have black smearing issues associated with VA panels, which is why most users prefer the IPS technology. The AOC 24G2 is factory calibrated at Delta E2, which is fit for entry-level color critical tasks. For professional use, there are better color critical displays of course, but for basic content creation, the AOC 24G2 will do just fine. Moreover, the monitor covers 126% of the sRGB color space for more saturated and lifelike colors. Not all users prefer this saturated look as it makes colors appear neon-like, reds can appear pinkish, yellow is kind of orange, etc. Luckily, the AOC 24G2 has an sRGB mode which limits the color gamut to the standard sRGB space for more accurate color reproduction. Since this is a 24-inch display, 1080p resolution provides a decent pixel density of 92.56 ppi, pixels per inch, which results in plenty of available screen space and sharp non-pixelated details. What's more, 1080p is not very demanding on your GPU/CPU, allowing you to take full advantage of the monitor's 144Hz refresh rate even with budget/mid-range PC builds. Performance. Moving on, IPS monitors have a faster pixel response speed than VA panels, meaning that you won't get noticeable smearing of dark pixels in fast-moving games. While their response time isn't as fast as that of TN panels, it's quick enough to eliminate most of motion blur and trailing of fast-moving objects. Although AOC doesn't specify the gray-to-gray, GTG, response time speed of the 24G2 display, Panda states a 7.5 milliseconds speed which AOC managed to get down to 5 ms with the use of overdrive. Overall, some minor motion blur is detectable in fast-paced games, but significantly less than what you might see on VA panels. Gamers on a budget will finally be able to enjoy competitive FPS titles with excellent image quality, but without any prominent motion blur. The AOC 24G2 has 4 response time overdrive modes: off, weak, medium, and strong. For the best results, you can use the strong preset, but note that at lower frame rates it can introduce pixel overshoot or inverse ghosting, in which case you should stick with the medium preset. As for the input lag, the AOC 24G2 has only 4 ms of delay at 144 Hz, which is imperceptible. Another important thing to note regarding IPS panel displays is IPS glow, which is an expected drawback of this panel technology. Basically, when excess light passes through the panel, there is noticeable glowing around the corners of the screen. The intensity of IPS glow varies between different units of the monitor. Generally, It's only noticeable when you have a pitch black background on your screen with a high brightness setting and no ambient lighting whatsoever in your room. It's completely manageable except for the most extreme cases. I.E. defective panels. 1 millisecond MPRT and FreeSync. Setting the overdrive to boost activates the MBR, motion blur reduction, technology which via backlight strobing further reduces the perceived motion blur. However, MBR introduces screen flicker which is invisible to the human eye, but can cause headaches to those sensitive to flickering after prolonged use. Further, MBR reduces the maximum brightness of the screen, but you can adjust the frequency of the backlight strobing in the OSD, on-screen display, menu of the monitor, and find the perfect ratio of motion clarity and brightness for you. Alternatively, you can use AMD FreeSync which provides a variable refresh rate for compatible graphics cards in order to completely eliminate screen tearing and stuttering. The AOC 24G2 FreeSync range is 48 to 144 Hz and it works with compatible NVIDIA GPUs without issues. Note that you cannot use FreeSync and MBR simultaneously. When MBR is not active, the backlight of the AOC 24G2 144 Hz monitor is flicker-free as it doesn't use PWM, pulse width modulation, to regulate brightness. Features. The OSD menu of the monitor is well organized and has all the features and tools you might need, but navigation through it via the 4 hotkeys which are placed beneath the bottom bezels isn't ideal as we've grown accustomed to joysticks. You can also download the AOC G Menu desktop application and manage all your settings there instead. The AOC 24G2 has all the standard gaming features found on their G1 and G2 series of displays including AOC Shadow Control and AOC Game Color for quick gamma curvature/color saturation adjustments. Additionally, there's the HDR effect feature which simulates HDR, high dynamic range, but it's more of a gimmick than an actual feature you'd want to use. Other useful features include a low blue light mode, with 4 different intensity presets, frame counter, low input lag mode, 3 gamma presets, 3 pre-calibrated picture presets, FPS, RTS, and racing, as well as 3 fully customizable picture profiles. Design and connectivity. The design of the AOC 24G2 IPS gaming monitor is impressive considering the price. You get full ergonomic support with up to 130 mm height adjustment, 90 degrees pivot, +/30 degrees swivel, -5 degree/22 degree tilt, and 100x100 mm VESA mount compatibility. What's more, the stand is sturdy and has a cable management system while the screen is covered with a matte anti-glare coating. The bezels are matte black and ultra-thin. Connectivity options include 2 HDMI 1.4 ports, a single DisplayPort 1.2 input, VGA, and a headphones jack. FreeSync is supported over HDMI and DisplayPort with a 48 to 144 Hz VRR range. Conclusion. Considering its price, you really can't go wrong with the AOC 24G2. It offers a smooth gaming experience with gorgeous colors and plenty of useful features. Thanks for watching the video. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving this video a like or subscribe the channel and tell us which product caught your eye in the comments below.